I know you had a lot more. I want to give you the chance, bro.
I wanted to ask you, what do you believe the Dawah scene is missing today? From your experience.
It's not missing. I cannot say it's missing. It is there, but of course it should be better. Dawah is not missing.
What can be better from the Dawah that you see today?
What can be better? See, now because of science and technology, the core methodology is the same, but the medium may change. See, number one, at the time of the direct Dawah. That's it. Direct Dawah can be of three types broadly. One is one-to-one, one is giving a group, one is giving a lecture in public, like the time of the Prophet. The one-to-one is the most effective. I'll just give an example. If I speak, suppose a person is a very expert dai, and he speaks 2 hours with a non-Muslim, 10 different non-Muslims. If he's a very expert good dai, maybe he'll convince one. It's not possible to convince in 10 minutes. This is all nonsense. Some people say, okay, I can convert a person in 10 minutes. It's all nonsense. But if he's a very good dai, if he speaks 2 hours with 10 different individuals, 20 hours, if he's very good, maybe he'll convince one. Correct? So the effectiveness is 10%. If he's giving a talk in a group of 100 people, correct? Maybe he'll convince 2 people in that one talk of. So the effectiveness is 2%. But here in 10 hours, he's convincing 1 person. Here if he gives 10 lectures, he's converting 20 people. But effectiveness is 2%. Out of 100, 2 accepting Islam. Here the effectiveness is 10%. So one-to-one Dawah, the effectiveness is more, but the reach is less. Do you understand? Effectiveness is 10%. 10%. Why? Then if you are giving a group, effectiveness is 2%. But the time required is less. So in their 20 hours, I'm convincing 1 person, effectiveness is 10%. In group, effectiveness is 2%, but in 10 hours, I'm convincing 20 people. Correct? If I'm giving a public lecture, 1,000 people, maybe 5 will accept Islam. Effectiveness is 0.5%.
Maybe not immediately, but the ideas and the knowledge stays with them.
No, I'm saying hypothetically. Yes, that's different. One is, he hears my lecture, that's different. I'm not talking about generally, just hypothetical situation.
Right.
That a person doesn't know about Islam. To convince him to was difficult, but someone is an expert.
Right.
So, effectiveness one-to-one is more. But as the audience keeps on increasing, reach increases, effectiveness decreases. But I would prefer giving a lecture in public, I convince more. So you keep the one-to-one for celebrities. Because one president or a king or a prime minister is equal to 1,000 people. So I wouldn't want to convince a person like, I'll call the king in a public, come in a public lecture and you'll hear my lecture. So effectiveness is 0.5% there. I would prefer calling one-to-one, because if I convince him as though I'm convincing 1,000. You understand, no? So the Prophet also spoke to the head of the kuffar, one-to-one. You understand, no? So now when you go to media on the Facebook, you're having more people. 100,000, 1 million, 10 million. On the satellite, 100 million. Their effectiveness is 0.001%, but the reach is 200 million or 100 million or 1 million. You understand, no? So effectiveness goes down, but the reach increases. Net result is better on the media. So therefore, previously I used to meet everyone individually when I was starting. But as the demand keeps on increasing, I meet one-to-one less. But I would love to meet, but I cannot. If I start meeting everyone one-to-one who want to meet me, even if I have in a day 1,000 hours, I cannot meet everyone, correct? So then we call them to Putrajaya Mosque. There, in just 5 minutes, I meet about 500 people. After the mosque, people come, well, I cannot refuse. You understand, no? Then some people come to this mosque after I meet for 2 minutes. Some people, like we call them, are spending hours also. You understand, no? So effectiveness is more one-to-one, but the reach becomes less. So same thing in media now, coming back to your question, media, you have to utilize media. But I cannot say I will target my media with the president. No. On the way in the group, if he hears and accepts, alhamdulillah. But if someone is going to give me a time I can speak to this president or this prime minister one-to-one, or would you prefer, I'll call him for the lecture. If he's giving 2 hours, I will say one-to-one is better. Why lecture? You understand? But one-to-one, the effectiveness is 10%. In the group, 2%. In a lecture, 0.1%. On the social media, 0.001. But the reach is so much. So now, we have 3 types of training. One is we have a school where we train for 15 years how to become a Dai. Right from nursery and age 3 to A levels. Then we have other training programs which is for 45 days. And the best is Peace TV. Millions are watching. But the effectiveness, Dai, I get so many. I just 2 days back, someone sent me a video of the Sunnah guy. I never heard of him. So he got inspired by my talk. So there are, every day, how many accepting Islam? We don't know, tens, hundreds, every day. In a talk I can't do that, one-to-one I cannot. So because of my satellite and the media, every day hundreds accepting Islam.
MashaAllah.
Every day, alhamdulillah. And how many Muslims are becoming da'is? Hundreds. Even if it's Dawah training program, how can I train them? Do you understand? No? And the material is there. If he wants to search, he doesn't have to waste me. He doesn't have to waste my time. He searches, okay, this lecture, that lecture. There are a few hundred lectures of mine. So, how to Dawah them? So, all are important. Book is important, video is important, internet is important, social media is important. Each one has its own pros and cons. I cannot say, no, I've become popular, so I have not met anyone one-to-one. No, one-to-one is also important. So, depending upon who you are meeting, what is the effectiveness, I would prefer one-to-one than ask him to watch my video.